Downtown Corpus Christi was the scene of a fatal accident early this morning. Police say 42-year-old Kenneth Allison Jr. was driving a pickup along the 400 block of Chaparral around 4 a.m. when he sideswiped at least 3 parked vehicles before he crashed into palm trees and a traffic pole. Allison died at the scene. Police say he was traveling at a high rate of speed.
All right, we did have that nice, cool weather that moved in kind of late this morning.
Yeah, and it made temperatures very pleasant.
Let's
check in with Chief Meteorologist Dale Nelson for our first look outside. Dale.
Yes, indeed. It hit 80 before the front came in, and then it dropped down to 69 degrees. Now it's rebounded a little bit. We've got sunshine through these clouds, and as expected, the rain stayed in the northwestern half of the coastal bend for the most part. There was showers all the way down to Portland, but it didn't amount to a whole lot, as you see here. The thick canopy of clouds continues from much of Texas all the way northeast into Arkansas and parts of Louisiana. It is 74 right now. It is 67 in Mathis, 68 in Beeville. The temperature gauge working there again during the last week after being out for months. Northerly winds at 20 miles an hour, so it's on the windy side. It feels cool outside, as Katya mentioned, and our Navy Army Community Credit Union first forecast takes us down to 62 at 7 in the morning. The low will be 61, 73, mostly cloudy, some sun at noon and also 5 p.m. The high tomorrow just 76 lovely degrees and about 10 below normal for this time of the year. Will it last, though? In a few minutes, I'll be back to tell you all about it.
All right, Dale, thank you. No rate hike. That is what county commissioners are saying to the Texas Windstorm Insurance Association. Commissioners passed a resolution this morning that repeats the message from a rally that was held this Monday saying no rate hike. A TWIA committee meets in Austin tomorrow to discuss whether they're going to recommend a 5 to 10% increase to the full board. That board voted against the increase during their last meeting in August. Now, county commissioners, area chambers of commerce, and other elected officials say TWIA is not being transparent about the possible rate hike, but TWIA says they have actively sought the public's input and invite anyone to attend tomorrow's meeting in Austin. Well, the U.S. House of Representatives has officially opposed the withdrawal of U.S. forces from Syria. House members, both Democrats and Republicans, overwhelmingly approved a resolution opposing the Trump administration's move to pull American troops from northern Syria, which cleared a path for Turkey to attack Kurdish forces there. The Kurds have been allies to the U.S. and they helped in the fight against ISIS. Now, the joint resolution could come up for a vote in the Senate next.
Meanwhile, President Trump is standing by his decision to pull U.S. troops out of Syria.
We were supposed to be in Syria for 1 month. That was 10 years ago. And we've been a police force. It's time to bring our soldiers back home.
As the controversy in northern Syria worsens, Vice President Pence and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo are heading overseas to push Turkey's president for a ceasefire, though he said that's not on the table. Now let's check back in with Dale for a look at the roadways and traffic.
Anything we need to keep an eye on, Dale?
The usual construction areas, everything else looks pretty normal, although as you can see on our Skycam here, we'll hold that shot from our director. You can see how it's bouncing around. That's from the wind outside, and the traffic is slow going northbound over the Harbor Bridge at the present time on 181 to North Beach and points beyond up towards Portland. All right, now let's go over to SPID. Again, traffic flowing a lot faster and smoother over there. Lots of sunshine, beautiful sky there. Let's check the Sames Ford drive times. They look like this. Again, 18 minutes downtown to the island. That's slow going over the Harbor Bridge, not affecting the drive to Portland, though. Still the standard 6 minutes, 15 minutes downtown to Cal Allen. Average speed of about 67 miles an hour. Again, the cross streets of South Staples. And as you can see here, we get to Everhart and Weber. Again, pretty slow going between SPID and Saratoga. The crosstown flyover is beginning to bog down.